The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have the football first. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm
turning it on! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Galloway. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Zings it complete to the right. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Chanticleer's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs him.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wide open downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
The shot that clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. You find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Got his man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And they're not on the same page there.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This should be the last play of the quarter. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return. He's at the touchdown coastal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking for space. It's Galloway. There he goes.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And some room to work. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The shot that clears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Gonna run it. It's Galloway. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating in the backfield and making something happen.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic with his feet.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short, using the quick game. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Today's game in football, it's about getting your speedsters in space. Why? Because you let them do the rest. You get them the football quickly, let them break tackles. You see so many times them making plays after the catch. So hard to stop.
And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
One more snap coming before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half.
Number 11 on the field goal.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the shot to clears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and short kick. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Caught near the sideline, it's Glass.
Well, give the defense a lot.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield. It's O'Neal. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
The shot that clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the shot that clears will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Takes a handoff. It's Murray. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Fires to the middle. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
2nd down coming up.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half, but man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
With the catch, it's Glass. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Murray. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Right back to the well. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Power football with the run. Across the 25. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Panthers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets that program back significantly. They're trailing by 21 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Daniels. Right on the money. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Touchdown, Chanticleer. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. On the ground, it's Murray. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. The give and tick, 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 tick. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the shot to clear has just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And he's dragged down. Now on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Daniels. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's taking a deep shot. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, that's a nice interception.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be